I'm Jagir, and today I'm going to show you a methodology, a philosophy that's going to blow your mind and show you that everything is possible. 80%, 90%, even up to 95% of most things in life is psychological. And if you don't believe it's possible, it's not. I believe it was Henry Ford that said, whether you think you're right or whether you think you're wrong, either way you are correct. Right? In terms of, do you believe you can or you believe you can't? Either way, you are correct, because we operate 95% unconsciously as this amazing being called human beings. But today I'm going to show you my philosophy that I create, that I teach my staff members when we recruit our new members to R15, which is my company. We teach this, and it's a fundamental part of the philosophy of growing individuals, growing you and developing you. But it applies especially to crypto, to blockchain, to Bitcoin, to investing, to technical analysis. Because remember, everything is difficult before it is easy. If you like today's video, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I want to bring you these daily nuggets of wisdom. And if you're wondering, who am I? I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Now today's lesson is all about the Rubik's Cube Philosophy. I've got a whole chapter on it in this book, because I know from my days with neuroscience and just studying that space, I got a degree in sports science and mathematics, and a big part of it was psychology, sports psychology. But when it comes to trading and investing, there's massive amount in terms of psychology. So what I want to teach you today is that everything is possible. I want to show you in practical terms. You may have seen one of these things before. You must have. It's often regarded as the world's most impossible puzzle. And I remember when I first came across this back in 2013, like fully, and I gave it a good go. Someone shuffled it in front of me, and then I spent literally something like 40 minutes just trying my absolute best to complete what's called the Rubik's Cube. And by the end of the 40 minutes, I swear it was more messy than it was at the beginning. And I thought, wow, this is really challenging. But then I put my mind to it. I said, someone else knows how to do this. I've seen people do it. Like, I've seen it on YouTube. So there must be a way, there must be a method to the madness. Now, there's this great quote by Arthur C. Clarke. And he says, any advanced science or technology is indistinguishable from magic. Now, this is like a science, because if you know the methodology, it looks like magic, and I'm about to show you. But if you know the algorithms, the system, the codified approach, now all my staff members can do the Rubik's Cube in under 5 minutes. But when they first came to my company, they couldn't. And we set them this challenge called the Rubik's Cube Challenge, and it's based on the Rubik's Cube philosophy. So I'm actually going to complete this bottom layer first, right? I'm not going to teach you how to do the Rubik's Cube. It's more the premise of the lesson. So the first step, I'll kind of talk you through it. You get this cross at the bottom. And then I'm going to do something called this. Well, it's a bit of an advanced algorithm. But everything, remember, is difficult before it is easy. And the Rubik's Cube is no exception. But it stands as a great example of what's possible once you know it's possible. Because if you can open up your mind, that is going to be 50% of the battle. So now you see this first layer done and these first 2 layers done. And now I'm going to focus on this top layer. Now, to you, it looks like magic, because you're not seeing what I'm seeing, but I've practiced this. Now, like with blockchain and crypto, or anything in life, everything is difficult before it's easy. So now the top layer is done, almost like magic. And now we're going to do our final layer, and it's a codified approach. I can even probably do it with my eyes closed. You try it with my eyes closed, because I've remembered it. It's in my mind, it's in my fingers, it's in my unconscious. All right, let's try it with my eyes closed. Oh, I might have. Oh, let's see if it works. Ah, I got it. Okay, I thought I fluffed it there, but there you go. So the Rubik's Cube philosophy actually has nothing to do with the Rubik's Cube. It's more of a philosophy of the mind, to know that everything is possible and that you are the only limitation. When it comes to crypto, blockchain, Bitcoin, your investing, technical analysis, risk management, every part of that journey has a codified approach. If you don't know the code or the method behind the madness, it looks like magic, and therefore it's hard to get involved. But once you know the system behind the magic, then all of a sudden you can also replicate. So there's 3 lessons today. One is everything is possible. So don't reinvent the wheel, right? That's the whole philosophy. Someone else has done the decades of hard work, so you can learn it in hours, if a week, hours or days, just less time. Learn fast, apply yourself. You know, with crypto and blockchain, we're in such an early phase of this innovation. The next 5 to 10 years is going to be a massive opportunity for you to make some really amazing returns, but also get involved in the technology. If you're a developer, you should start considering, how can I start developing in the blockchain space? A lot of opportunity and a lot of problems that are being solved, and great companies need your help. If you're an investor and you're already investing in an ISA and, I don't know, maybe doing some trading, or you got some money in your savings account and you're getting a low interest rate, you can start looking at this space and start learning. And knowing that it's possible is more than 80% of the battle. So today we covered the Rubik's Cube philosophy, right? Everything is possible if you know the codified approach. It's one of the reasons I created the free crypto masterclass, How to Fund Your Retirement. Is to put a lot of these complex topics that are pieces of the puzzle when it comes to your crypto investing into place, so you can understand the tech, understand what stage of the adoption of the tech we're in, how to find these projects and what are they and how it's all working together, and last but not least, how to apply proper risk management so you can minimize your downside and maximize your upside. So there you have it. If you like today's video, I hope you have, because the Rubik's Cube philosophy is huge. I mean, look, if you fancy it, this is the challenge I give my employees, my rebels. We call them rebels at R15. When we do the interview, I say, should I give this away? You know, if I interview you, you might be pre-prepared, but I'll give it to you anyway. I say, look, do you like a challenge? They'll say yes. I say, great, because I'm going to give you one. And then I'll show them what I just showed you. And I say, I want you to learn how to do the Rubik's Cube in under 5 minutes. And you have 1 week to do it. Do you accept? And often, well, 99.99% of people, I think it's 100%, always say yes. But then that week will really tell me how they're going to operate. Do they really apply themselves and show that they can learn fast, but more learn a codified approach on the world's most impossible puzzle, which will then show that they can learn anything. And I know that you can learn anything and everything, right? So take the masterclass, write some great notes. Love to hear your feedback. Like, subscribe. Hit the bell notification, because I'm going to give you these daily nuggets of wisdom when it comes to your mind, when it comes to crypto, blockchain, trade management, technical analysis, the whole shebang, the box. So you don't have to kind of search everywhere. I want to make your life easier and more convenient so you can maximize your results. All right, Rubik's Cube philosophy. Take it seriously, and I'll see you soon.